Chekhov 27, and welcome to the Lego Movie. Yo, down in front, shut the fuck up. No, you shut the fuck up. All right, you little piss drinker, come over here and sit on Uncle Chekhov's lap. I've had a lot to drink today, and I'm gonna weave you a tale about Lego DC supervillains. And I swear to God, if you cry again, I will hang you from the window by your fucking ball hairs. All right, before we get into this, I have to say that it's been a while since I've played a Lego game because I am in my mid-20s. I know this because every day feels like a fucking punishment. My head, back, and cock are in constant pain. And the only thing that brings me any comfort anymore is my collection of Bidoof pornography. The first Lego game I ever played was a Lego theme park game, which was basically Roller Coaster Tycoon, but for children with bigger brains and larger cocks. And I played a lot of Lego Star Wars, but it fizzled out there. I was getting into high school and college after that, so time was thin between school, clubs, and hourly masturbation sessions. But what's it like going back to Lego? It's aight. I think I'd like it more if I was still a child. You see, children have smaller cocks, which means they're entertained much more easily than full-grown men. This is why women don't play video games, because their cocks are too small to enjoy them. In fact, lady penises are so small, yet so massive, that they implode in on themselves to create a black hole. And that, kids, is a vagina. Oh, that's a vagina. The story of Lego DC supervillains is completely fucking irrelevant because I didn't pay any fucking attention to it. But I did get to make my own character. Gaze upon the majesty of Lego Chekhov. He wears a Gucci Lego skirt that he stole from a small child out of complete necessity. I need it to protect my cock from the wind. In his meaty little fingies, he wields two sausages, which are used for investigation, altercation, and penetration. I'm told that I'm playing as a bad guy, but I prefer to say that I'm practicing a more enhanced form of moral relativism. Enhanced because I'm using sausages that shoot lasers, and morally relative because I do what I want when I want. If I wish to abuse a psychic gorilla by relentlessly fingering it in the urethra, then by fuck, I am going to finger that goddamn gorilla. You cannot stop me. I am morally correct because these are my morals. I make the rules, you're stupid, I'm smart, and if you challenge me, I'll finger you too! In terms of challenge, I don't really know what you would want here. It's a fucking Lego game. You know, for babies. If you want challenge, then play a big boy game. Like putt-putt. This shit is for big boys only. If I see you in the big boy sandbox with this shit, I'm wrapping my big boy cock around your neck and hanging you off the fucking jungle gym. Wait, what was I talking about? But hey, if you like Legos or fucking people before they're of age, this might be a good fit for you. Unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan. It's fine if you want to shut your brain off for a few hours, but it's bogged down by the general monotony that plagues Lego games. There isn't any challenge, the story isn't interesting, the world is fine, but I don't feel any desire to explore it, because the controls are honestly fucked, and there are a lot of glitches. Also, it recorded at this weird frame rate? Well, I'll tell you, putt-putt don't do that. All in all, it's just kinda mediocre. Eventually, I just put YouTube videos on in the background while playing. I started with a round of Coco Melon and somehow ended up with Ben Shapiro.
Okay, well, I think the number one issue that comes to mind is the inability to have conversations.
You can think whatever you want of me.
Why don't you
frankly,
just try and
I don't
answer
care.
the
I don't frankly give a damn what you think of me since I've never heard of you.
And I've never heard of you until I briefed myself for this.
And so, the alt-right rabbit hole claims another victim. It always starts with Coco Melon. 2 out of 5. It's fine, but I wouldn't recommend it to anyone who doesn't already have a nostalgic connection to it or happens to be a small-cocked child. All right, sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the theater. If you come near me, I will